What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It is September 21st, 2021. It is Mr. Savage for Tech Talk Tuesday with my co-host, Justin Martinez. And oh my God, oh my God, I can't fucking stop laughing. I apologize. I went and turned the AC blower off inside the room earlier because it was, making background noise. And I was like, no, we need to turn that off. It's going to create... What I say?
You got a little flustered and you said it's creating too much back groin noise.
Back groin noise. So we had too much back groin noise going on in the studio.
And of course my ass was like, what the hell's a back groin?
Obviously it was my groin, and that's what I was talking about. I was like, it's my groin. Not my groin, but like a migraine. You got to take a Tylenol because you had a migraine during that moment, and I apologize because that's what was going on about 30 seconds ago. So here we are on Tech Talk Tuesday, Mr. Savage and Justin Martinez in here. So what do we got today? Now that I'm trying to cool my jets from my migraine.
Oh, don't cool your jets too much, City Slicker. We're gonna have some fun. We're gonna have some fun today. So you and I've never really worked together, like, professionally, until you brought me into your old job over at North Shore Country Club. The good old times in North Shore Country Club.
And slaving away in the grass,
as he says that in the presence of a black guy, but still,
we's all be slaving away in the grass. Ooh. But it's a damn golf course. Anybody that's ever seen Caddyshack, wow.
That was us.
The guy at the ball washer, that was us times 15. Not exactly like him, in a sense, but, yeah.
We had our mornings.
We had our moments. Washing my body and shit. Yeah, but not like that. I mean, yeah, we took care of all the basics, course setup, so on and so forth. And, I mean, y'all did the bunkers.
We did the bunkers, the weed eating.
Water changing, everything, preparation before the golfers got there. Me, I was on a piece of machinery, making sure everybody was doing their job, cutting the collars, cutting the fairways. I mean, that's all I did is I cut fucking grass all day back then.
Other than that, you were technically a supervisor of us. Technically.
I was like the most technical but untechnical supervisor on that place.
It was, it was basically you and John.
Yeah, essentially.
Your mechanic right hand.
Oh, jeez. I mean, that's how this guy talks. Hey, guys, what's going on? Summer, man. Kevin, he's already out on the golf course. I mean, I'm just trying to I got to get these blades put on this thing. I mean, some means I couldn't find my fucking ratchet, but, and that's the fucking problem about it. That was him every morning.
Oh, God. Love that guy.
Coolest guy in the world, but that's how he talks. Good morning, guys.
Where was he from again? Boston? He's originally from Boston, right?
I think so. I think that's what he said. I mean, it's been years. Yeah. Years.
But, no, speaking of John, that was a funny thing. He'd always talk about his wife and,
Oh, shit.
The one time you actually go to, what was it, Pier 91?
Pier 99.
99? You actually ran into him and his wife.
Yeah,
and
it was Pier 99.
You're like, I get it.
Oh, my God, she's a murderer.
But, no.
She just said that. Kill you. Look in her eyes. She was scary. Like, she was scary as shit. Like, hey.
Yeah. Now we know why John was high all the fucking time.
I just saying, I know they get them fucking blades on before Kevin come back and then some bitch. He come back, he gonna fucking flip a bitch and fuck.
Yeah. But no, we had a lot of good times there. I enjoyed working there. Because, well, we got there at the ass crack of dawn before Jesus and God were awake. And, can't see shit. Dark as fuck. That, of course, that was a big problem for you on your machine because you couldn't see straight.
I had headlights.
You had...
And even though I couldn't see. I really couldn't see, but...
Buddy, you did not have headlights. You had two little...
I sure as hell...
Yeah, two
remembered
little
where I was going because, oh God, supervisor come through. The main dude come. What's going on? What's taking so long? And that was the whole reason I was in that position, because I couldn't cut that shit in pitch black. I knew how to do the job. I knew the course. I did everything, nonstop, fast as hell, right, the proper way. What's going on? What's taking so long? Well, goddamn, nobody can fucking see, dude. Ain't nobody shooting freaking flares in the air. All right, let's get that grass going. Oh, well, Jesus, now we can see there's a flare in the freaking air with a parachute, and everything's red.
And that's
Hell
my coming
yeah.
down. You can't see shit out there. You fucking light that flare up.
Yeah. Well, no, I mean, that's the thing I like, because I'm a scenery guy, I'm not really an outdoorsy type, but I love to look at the scenery. Being back there on the back nine in the morning, sun rising over the freaking horizon, looking at the ocean, because, we're right there on the ocean, pretty much. And, I had lots of pictures back then. We all did.
Oh, hell yeah. I got great photos out on that course. Immaculate course.
Storms rolling in, freaking sunrises, well, not sunsets. We weren't there for that long.
Thank God.
No shit. We'd have thrown ourselves off of the back nine if we were there that long. But
I would have walked off that fucking rickety-ass bridge.
oh my God, the bridge.
Which run? There's 3 of them.
Okay.
Well, you had the wooden ones we'd go through on the back nine, but when you came onto the back nine, you had that concrete. I don't know. It's like a doomsday freaking concrete bridge. Had like crooked railroad ties sticking left and right. It looked like the gate going into Mordor.
Yeah.
It was just so fucked up. It was like a terrifying looking bridge.
Oh, dude, and
the members, they just whatever, hobbity hoo, drive across that thing on their golf carts like nobody cares. It's fine.
Nobody's stopping us.
Fuck that, dude.
No.
That thing wasn't even straight.
No,
it was
hell
like
no.
A left to right, left to right, left to right, like Dora the Explorer.
Come on, everyone.
No,
Which
dude,
way do we go now?
That's the only way you can go.
Let's pull out the
And
map.
mind you, this course had like warning, caution, alligators like everywhere.
Yeah. I don't think we ever saw any alligators.
Oh,
Did we?
I did. I've seen a few in the time I was there, but nothing like crazy where they're on the course crawling across the course.
Hell no. This ain't fucking Georgia. This ain't Florida Georgia line. Hell no.
Dude.
You could not pay my black ass enough to be on a course like that.
I moved my microphone. I gotta scoot back here. No, fuck no. I mean, I've seen them. I think the most effed up thing I've ever seen on the course, aside from, the thunderstorms that we dealt with out there, was, and I know I have it on video, and you saw it when I had it on video, where I was cutting through, and I was cutting through a section of the course, going to a different, a hole. I was trying to roll onto another fairway. And when I was cutting through this little, cut through section, little hidden, shortcut, I stopped dead in the middle. I'm like, what the fuck? There's like something in front of me. And you see rabbits and you see, armadillos and pigs and possums, definitely pigs and rabbits.
The boars in the morning.
Rabbits everywhere.
Rabbits galore.
Saw this rabbit and it was just like laying there. What the fuck? The rabbit was started moving. And then I realized the rabbit wasn't actually moving. It was the rattlesnake that was swallowing this juvenile. It was like a juvenile rabbit. I mean, this thing was probably the size of a high school football.
Yeah.
And
I remember because you took a picture of it.
Yeah,
I
had a video of this. I videotaped it. Well, I had a short video of it, and this rattlesnake was like locked on to this rabbit.
Yeah.
And it was just dragging, slowly just yanking this thing off into the deep, dark
death
brush. I'm like, oh my God. I mean, I know there's rattlesnakes, and I know there's rabbits, but
to see
the fuck is this?
To see it happen in front of you.
This is a rattlesnake eating a juvenile rabbit. Like, it's going to eat this thing.
Brutal.
And I've never seen anything like that in my life. I was like, I hate this place. Like, instantly, I hate this place.
Yeah. No, that's when you got your crocodile hunter freaking thing going.
Oh, it was a bike. Crikey, are you kidding? Like, dude, are you kidding me? Well, the other guys were like, why didn't you hit it with the mower? You had the mower. Hit it with the fucking mower. No. Like, no. Hell no. No. This is not a lawnmower like, everybody else in the world has. It's not your push mower. It's not your little brush hog. It doesn't have spinning, swinging helicopter blades. No, this thing is the old school sickle bar style bullshit, or whatever the hell they call it.
Roller of death.
It's got a roller.
Yeah.
Like the old shit you saw in the movies where it's got the little roller where the kid's like, I got it, Grandpa. And he's pushing it through the lawn. It's got that spinning freaking wheel. And all it is like a pair of rotating scissors in a helix shape, and it's cutting the grass against a blade. There's a blade on the belly. And this thing is this helical roller, and it just spins at very high speeds, and all it's doing is pushing the blades of grass, and it's cutting it clean like a pair of scissors. And that's why the courses are so level and everything's so even.
Yeah.
So the bottom line is, no, I'm not going to hit a snake with a rabbit in its mouth with this helical cutting device, because let's think of a paper shredder meets a wood chipper, and let's just... It's going to be a mess.
It's going to be everywhere.
And my mower's going to win because it's hydraulically driven. I'm not going to do it.
No.
But I'm also not going to clean up the mess on the mower, nor do I want to see the aftermath behind me as I continue to drive forward.
Yeah.
So needless to say, yeah, I left it alone, obviously. I'm not going to do that.
No. Ooh, there we go. Little ASMR neck popping.
That was my neck.
But no, the most fucked up thing I saw was when me and Jesse were going towards. Well, we had just gone over that bridge of death, and we rounded that corner, and there was a freaking juvenile pig carcass. You remember that shit with the puma?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Hell no. We stopped
there was the family of pumas out there.
Yeah, we stopped right there and was like, what the fuck is that? Saw the little baby tusk and was like, oh hell no. I forgot if I called either you or Kevin, but I was like, got a problem here. Whoa, what's the problem? Yeah, there's a pig carcass on the trail.
I'll pick it up and get off of there.
Well, what left it? Buddy, I don't know what left it, but it's torn to shreds. It's not like it was shot and left here. It is torn to shreds. AKA a fucking mountain lion and or a puma got there. Do you want us to continue? Because I sure as fuck don't.
Sounds like somebody had a snack on the course.
No shit. So, I forgot if they actually shut it down for the day or whatever because there was a sighting or whatever. I don't remember. But
no, there's pumas on the course. There's gators on the course. There's hogs on the course. There's a lot of things that roam around on that specific golf course, like many courses, like Rockport Country Club, for instance. It was just deer, lots of deer.
Yeah,
not really gators or anything, but tons of deer. But North Shore, where we were specifically, there was a lot of hogs. Definitely, butt crack of the morning. You're talking, 4, 5, 6 in the morning. Pigs are out there doing their thing. There's armadillos out there. Yeah. There's possums out there, so on and so forth. There's definitely gators on the course, and there is definitely rattlesnakes and water moccasins all over because of the ponds and lakes.
Yes.
But there was a small family of pumas out there.
Yeah, so we found the aftermath.
And in all reality, like a puma kills a pig, it's generally going to drag it back to where it hides out.
Yeah.
And that's where it's going to eat it, and that's where it's going to feed it to its young, so generally doesn't get left on the course. When something like that I see just get beat up and left there, whatever remains are left is usually coyotes.
Okay. Well, that was I guess
puma's going to get its food, and it's a pretty big, strong motherfucking animal, and it's going to take it back to where it wants to take it to eat it and feed.
That's true.
But coyotes are little shits like that, and yeah, they generally do leave crap like that lying around.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that was our...
And no, we never shut down. Because we'll get to a reason. I'll give you. We're gonna talk about a prime example of how the fuck we do not shut down at that place.
Oh yeah. But other than that, yeah, the freaking roller coaster of death on hole 16 or 15. It was either 15 or 16.
Don't get me lying. I already forgot that course. It was a long time ago.
No shit, right?
And it was so backwards and misconstrued.
It was right after the wooden bridge. It was right after that.
Excuse me. So you're talking about the back nine?
The back nine, yes.
Oh, so you're talking about down on the waterfront? Yeah, the back nine. That goes from 13, hole 13 on.
Yeah, hole 13 on, and I remember it's not. Oh yes, it was hole 15. It was hole 15 because it was right there on
the
on the hill
little corner where the freaking bridge of death bullshit. And
yes,
it's just like
then
that
you
one
have that roller coaster
island
on,
hole. Like if you hit the ball and it falls off the cliff, good luck, everyone. Yeah,
you ain't getting it.
Fuck no, dude. That thing was a death trap. Like half the back nine was a damn death trap.
Hell no.
Whole freaking course was a death trap.
Yeah, but the fun thing about the back nine is like all the oil field and tycoon millionaires, they lived on that back nine. So
oh geez, yes.
The what's it called? The one guy, the owner of Kiewit, big oil field production.
massive, oil corporations, so on and so forth. Yeah, the guy of Kiewit, he had a house built on the back nine.
House my ass. The thing was
right
a mansion.
It was a freaking the Germans would be like, this is a fucking bunker. Just look at that, everything, nothing can stop it. And that's exactly what the hell he built. Yeah. And he built it on this back portion of the course, facing the water, so he could overlook where the shit was produced for his company, for Kiewit.
Yes, he could see his company from his back lawn.
And this thing was built in, oh my god, dude, they had to have been at least 10 by 10 blocks of concrete rebar reinforced with fiberglass. And he had this 5, 6, 10, 15, whatever, going straight down, and then it would go up, and there was another set of them. It would go up, and then there was another set of them. It would go up, there was another set of them, like a staircase.
Yeah.
Just concrete reinforced hell. And it had an infinity pool where at the very top of it, his pool would pour down into the bricks, and it would all get filtered and sucked in through pump systems and repumped and so on and so forth. It was like you're looking at what would be the backside of the White House. That's kind of the only way I could describe what this damn thing looked like, with the guest house on the right and the guest house on the left, and it was all just one big fuckery of fucking concrete.
It looked like Hugh Hefner's summer home.
No. Hugh Hefner would have some luxurious looking shit. This was luxurious as hell, but it had a mixture of nobody's going to stop me. This is concrete, and it's just dust is in plot. No, you cannot destroy it. It is extremely stable. It is indestructible. This is not going to stop us. This is my bunker. And he designed it to not get fucked by a fucking hurricane, and there's no way in hell you'd fuck it with a hurricane. It's its own piece of geography on the course.
Yeah.
Like into the concrete structure of Earth.
Yeah, because I remember you've actually sat out there and bullshit with him like once or twice.
I talked to him. He told me how he built it, and he was like, explaining all of it. I'm like, what? It's literally a part of Earth. Yeah. It's not like, I poured a foundation. No. I created the foundation for my foundation to sit in. Oh, well. Nice.
Now let me tell you how I did it. And then talking for the next 15 minutes.
I wish I could just I'm sure I got pictures somewhere of this thing that I could just like slap right up there on the screen. But mind you, it's right on the course. Like you're teeing off at like the gold white tees, and like that whole big fucking tee box is his front lawn. while he sits about 30, 40 foot up, because like I said, it's a staircase
Yeah.
of concrete. He's like, and he's sitting in his freaking infinity pool, hopefully not like drinking too much. I'm like, oh, see how the water flows over the edge, and shit. Don't worry, the pumps will bring me back up. But
Oh god.
that's an amazing fucking house.
Yeah.
I have never seen anything that cool.
Yeah, I remember because we were talking about the critters on the course. Yeah, I remember the morning me and Jesse almost ran into a horde of the boars, the freaking
They're
hogs.
fucking hogs, dude. Yeah.
Yeah,
Little
so like
shitheads.
we said, it's 6, not even 6. It's like 5:30 ish. Sun isn't even up yet. We're on a little scooty scoot golf cart. You know, all our shit's in the back. We're just driving along the course, whatever, getting to our first stop. What is on the path? 8, mind you. I counted 8 wild hogs.
Run them bitches over.
Not little motherfucker. What, man, that's like me actually running into your dad at full speed. I'm not gonna do shit to him.
Honk, stupid.
Exactly. Those boars like kind of turned around and was like, the fuck are you gonna do? Reverse. No.
Yeah, you fire off a bullet, those pigs, they scatter. But
Yeah.
you start going towards them, they're like, what?
Excuse me, bitch.
Now, what I do like is,
But you've chased them before with fucking
with the fairway unit, like
Yeah.
that big old fairway mower. I mean,
that's the highlight of your morning.
you're chasing them with an oversized piece of farm equipment, dude.
making loud noise and everything. Yeah, they run.
It's like the big forklift I drive now. I mean, what are they gonna do? Just come up the staircase and bite me?
No.
Fuck no, dude. No, I'm gonna go full blast right into your ass. Get out of here, you.
Good luck, buddy. But no, I mean, that's the highlight of your morning. He's like, ooh, group of hogs. I'm going to scare them. All over the place. They scatter.
I think some of the best highlight mornings are we've gone in and there was just a balls deep thunderstorm.
Storm my ass. That
No,
was
just a balls
Yeah.
deep lightning striking, rains coming down, so and so forth. And we talked about the pig problems and all the stuff that goes on because we get there like 5 in the morning. And I showed up with my 5.56 AR-15, which is not assault rifle. AR does not stand for assault rifle for those of you. It stands for Armalite rifle. So I came in with my Armalite rifle with its bipod and 5.56 ammunition and an infrared night vision scope. I'm like, let's see what the hell's out there. Lightning going off. It's raining. We're all taking shelter in the big shack where all the machinery is. Supervisors looking through, being all talky about what I got. Well, he grabbed a freaking case with his rifle.
Yeah, because he kept his rifle on the course.
He had like a 22 Magnum bolt action bullshit, whatever, and he just grabbed that thing.
I'll be right back.
Well, you take my rifle, dude. It'll do something. No, he was gone. He was gone and just raining super thunderstorm out there. We're like taking shelter, and it was quiet. And then we hear, oh, what happened?
Uh-oh.
About 10-15 minutes, he comes back on the little golf cart.
Happy as fuck.
Started laughing at me. I was like, dude, do you shoot something out there? Oh, no, I don't know. I'm just out there looking at the pigs and all the bullshit going on in the court. No, I didn't shoot nothing. What the hell was that bang? Oh, what? Oh, no, I want to. No, that was a big old armadillo sitting out there. It got hit by lightning. I was like, well, we knew there were some lightning strikes on the course, and so there were bullshit. It got hit by lightning. No, we got hit by lightning. Laid his gun down on the table. Etched in the freaking stock, it said lightning.
Yeah.
Like this
man.
freaking asshole.
But hey, that was a good one, though.
It was a good joke. Yeah, he did. He went out
Yeah.
there.
But the fucked up part...
Always shooting the armadillos and shit on the
Yeah.
course. They, a lot of wildlife, they will destroy those golf courses.
Yes.
I am not all for just going out and shooting and blasting every bit of wildlife that goes onto a golf course. It's a golf course, man. It's supposed to be like nature's spot.
Mm-hmm.
The pigs start tearing up courses, you build traps and you cage the things into a big old cage, and then you let Parks and Wildlife and anybody else come and take care of them. Or, well, there's some people that they'll go and slaughter them for
Professionally,
just
yes.
for food.
Yes. And you actually offered to do that because you were like, you know what?
Yeah, we talked about, we'd always talked about doing hog traps, and we had hog traps to actually trap the pigs and get them off the course, or let, whoever wants to do whatever they want to do with them. And a lot of golf courses, they offer time frames where people can go out and they can do hunting for like the deer or whatever's on the course. Like, not like deer are really a problem. The deer never have been issues in Rockport Country Club, but at North Shore, the pigs, they have been an issue as far
They'll
as
tear up a whole
they
fairway.
will tear up the course.
Ooh, I remember the morning. Oh man, you remember this? The morning they got on
It looked
they
like
got on the green.
it looked like a war zone. It looked
Yeah.
like literally a battle happened.
Yeah, all you see is hoof prints, like a freaking
Now, what I saw looked
100-yard.
What I saw looked like someone was sitting up on a hill with a 50 caliber machine gun going full automatic into the grass and just destroyed the grass. There was you couldn't see grass. It was just dirt holes, clods, explosions everywhere. They fucked it up because they were eating.
and it was like right by a green, right by the green, on top of the hill.
So, like I said, in Rockport, what they would do is, like with the deer, they'd allow certain members and people that lived on the course to come out with bow and arrows only, just bow and arrows.
Yeah,
to hunt some of the deer to alleviate the deer off the course. They didn't do too much damage, but in North Shore, the pigs, they would do substantial damage, and you've seen it.
Yes.
So, what they usually did was they would trap them, like we would trap them and remove them from the course, or have somebody remove them from the course and move them elsewhere, or guys would come out and hunt them. With bow and arrow, knife, whatever the hell I don't know what the fuck they did. And they'd hunt them and get them off the course. But the biggest and most preventative thing you could do, according to Kevin, in his thing, it was, we would spray certain pesticides on the grass, not to do anything to the pigs, but to remove the pig's food source. So the pigs would not want to come on the course. There's nothing there for them to eat, so they will leave.
Yes.
That's the best and most preventative way to do it, is to remove their food source so they have nothing to eat and they will go elsewhere.
Yes.
Nobody gets hurt except for the golfers. Aww.
But
Yeah, I mean, removing their food source is the best way. And people can get mad about it. I mean, no matter what, it's a golf course. You got to do something. It just, in my personal opinion, the best thing to do is to put pesticides down and remove, the grubs and all the stuff that they're that's what they're digging for. Is they're digging for grubs.
The grubs, and God forbid if there's actually a little thing of truffles under there.
Truffles, fucking. Well, oh jeez, the truffles. Now, the alligators, that's a different story. We're not going to get into that one. So you can say what you want to say about that shit.
Hell no.
Well, the gators don't bother anything. They don't even come onto the course. The rattlesnakes, you can't really remove them.
That.
There's people that used to come out onto the course with little 22 pistols, rat shot, and they'd go rattlesnake hunting, and they'd shoot the rattlesnakes, take them home, slice them up, taxidermy the freaking skin for belts, whatever the hell you want, or sell them, and, well, eat the rattlesnake, because rattlesnake's damn good, dude.
Oh, yeah. No, I was actually thinking about a funny incident. It wasn't even me. I was just a witness to it. Jesse's dumbass. When he,
yeah, he was.
yeah, I mean, good guy, but sometimes I worried about him. I was his partner working with him. I had actually gotten him hired on. But still, like, we were doing the bunkers on one of the hilltop holes on the front, and I want to say, like, he had accidentally stepped in a pile of ants, or he had gotten close enough to where, he got like a couple bites, good amount of bites, so he got pissed. I would too. I hate ant bites. Everybody hates ant bites, right? I know.
Yeah,
They fucking suck.
They suck. They do.
You gotta remember, these ants on the golf course, they're not just normal ants. Some of them, yeah. Others, they're those scary kind of looking ants. Oh my God. When you step into the right ant pile or see it, it's like, no, I'm not fucking with that. Fuck that.
If I see an ant pile, I generally avoid stepping in it altogether.
Well, yeah,
But
you know what I mean.
I'm just saying.
It's just like
so-
I'm not getting into that particular
Yeah,
area.
I'm just saying, like, if you're you fucking stepping and you don't see it, you don't see it. But generally,
well, I mean,
I haven't had an ant bite in quite some time without drinking Jameson or some other form of alcohol and stepping into it in the middle of the night with a bunch
Yeah.
of my friends like y'all and not seeing it. But in the broad fucking goddamn daylight, if you step in a fucking ant pile and you get bit, you deserve to get chewed the fuck up.
well, it was kind of hard for us because we were there. Most of the ant piles are either by the little random ass trees that are out there, or they're right on the edge of the bunkers, which me and Jesse were weed eating. We're clearing out the bunkers and making them look nice. And yeah, he scooted his foot through one, got some ants on him, whatever. This motherfucker, he grabs a little thing of gasoline and does the freaking fire breath trick.
I was not anywhere near the vicinity while this happened.
No, you were not.
No,
But I did call you. I did call you immediately after it.
And if his dumbass ever put gasoline into his mouth, he's lucky he didn't get poisoned.
Nah, it wasn't like he swallowed it. He just did the thing.
Don't.
But I mean,
Don't.
next thing I know, there is a big fire, really close to the green, and I'm like,
Okay, aside from all the silliness of this entire story, why didn't his ass literally just pour it on the ground? I'm not saying to do this. This is not how you do shit. And I know there's like 150,000 people listening at this point in time that are going to just do this. And the other 150,000 people are like, if I can blow the fire like it done did it. Why don't you just dump it on the ground and light it the fuck on fire?
he wanted to be cool.
That's stupid as shit. You don't breathe fire with goddamn gasoline. You do it with alcohol.
I don't know what he did it with. I don't know how he did it.
Well, he sure as fuck didn't have alcohol. At least not content enough to blow fire.
Well,
That's some Everclear grade shit. That's like 180 proof liquor.
all I remember was I looked away, and then I looked back up, and the bunker's half on fire. So, and luckily we had like a big thing of water with
Good,
us.
burn that shit. Burn that bunker. All it's going to do is make the grass grow better. Well, that's what we call revitalizing the soil. No, just burn that shit, dude.
No, that's kind of all you saw on the top of the hill for
You don't blow gas out of your mouth.
But then anyway, that's all you saw on the hill for like 10 seconds was me and Jesse running around in circles in it like a fucking flame off the hill, and the next thing you know, I'm throwing water on it. It's gone. And I'm just like,
And this is why I quit that job.
I gave him the nastiest look. I was like, dude.
I'm over here trying to do like a professional job. Yes, everything's maintained just fine, sir. Yeah, absolutely. Cruising along in the fucking bunker on fire, 2 dudes running around in a circle. What the fuck is going on? No, sure, for sure. Everything is just fine. Over my golf cart. What the fuck are you idiots doing? We're trying to put it out.
How did it get set
It's
in
in
the
the
first
bunker.
fucking place?
You guys got sand. Use the fucking sand.
Well, yeah. I mean, all right, Boy Scout. That's what we.
You set a sand bunker on fire. Use the fucking sand. It's like Ron White all over again. I can see his head. Shoot him in the fucking head.
Yeah, but we did have our share of injuries working there. You got a big one.
Fuck that shit, dude.
Oh my! Hey, you got to give the guy credit.
No, that motherfucker needs to give me credit because that was a goddamn tournament.
Yeah,
And I assisted in that tournament.
assisted. Oh yeah.
That's what he said. Because I was looking at him like, I'm fixing to fuck you up with your own golf club, dude.
Oh,
You
God,
clearly
man.
saw me down there, dick.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
did.
didn't think I'd hit it that
Oh,
far.
Yeah, you did. You hit it that far, motherfucker. 320, like it was like Tiger Woods drive, like 300 fucking yards down the fairway, and hi, I'm right here. No, but that was that day of the tournament, and I'm trying to cut an entire course. Like, okay, look, let me give you an example, everyone. The country club consists of a certain amount of people to take care of everything. You got a guy that's cutting your greens. You got a guy that's cutting the tee boxes. If the tee boxes are cut that day, then you got a guy that also cuts the fairways, and you have a guy that cuts the rough. Let me put it into perspective. There's one guy that cuts the entire rough for the entire golf course, and it takes him about a week to finish the course. By the time he's done finishing the course, he restarts the course and does it all over again. Because by the time he finishes the course, the first part of it that he cut has already regrown and needs to be cut again. The guy that cuts the tee boxes, the collars, and everything else, well, that's me, for that time speaking. And I cut the fairways every day. I would start from the beginning at about 6 o'clock in the morning. By noon, I was halfway done with the front 9 of the course. By then, I had already moved to the back 9 of the course, and from that point, well, I was finished by the end of the day. It took me about a day to cut the entire golf course, just cutting your fairways, per se. I would be done with that probably, about 2:30, 3 o'clock-ish? Starting from 6 to 2:30, 3 o'clock-ish. Because then I could go back through the course and I could cut the collars. I'd cut up all the collars. So, anyhow, when they start a tournament, well, tournament starts when a tournament fucking starts. Like I said, I would generally be done cutting. If I was fast, I could cut the entire course from 6 o'clock to 12. So about 6 hours, I could cut the entire golf course. All of it. Front 9, back 9, the whole damn thing.
Yeah.
If it was extra rough, well, maybe 3 o'clock if I was dragging ass. So, apparently that day I had dragon ass, that Chinese disease. So I was dragging ass, and I don't remember what the fuck hole I was on.
You're still on the front.
It doesn't matter. I was on the front 9. I was on the front 9.
Hole 8.
I was going to say hole 8 because then it looped around to 9.
Because you're right by the
water
country
station.
club.
No, I was by that water station where it goes straight down and then boom, goes back. Yeah, so you're right. Actually, I was on hole 8. Son of a fucking bitch, this motherfucker, dude. I'm just, grinding that grass, cutting it nice and smooth. I got my fucking headphones, rocking, baby. And I'm going down the damn course, and then I'll lift mower, bust Yui, come back, and that's why you got those beautiful stripes, because I'm going down the course, lift up, and I come back, and you get those beautiful, like the white and the white and dark lines, just like you see on baseball courses, football fields, everything else. That's how the machines work. That's why they have those special cutters. That's why they have those rollers. That's just why the shit looks like that. That's why we cut it with that kind of equipment, and that's what makes it look beautiful. But what doesn't look fucking beautiful is what I am at the end of the goddamn fairway. I am near the fucking hole. And your ass can clearly see I'm down there like, it's a fucking tournament. I'm going to crank this one. And you've had 3-4 goddamn drinks already. And you just decide to whale the fucking piss out of that piece of shit. And that ball comes screaming. I swear to God. I don't know how far I was. I just want to say it's 300 yards. I want to say it was a Tiger Woods drive.
It was.
I was way the fuck down there. People, I was at the end of the damn course. I could literally look and see the green. The green was probably 15 to 20 yards away from my ass. And that fucking golf ball bounced the fuck off the back of the machine, hit me square in my right elbow, and I swear to God, I thought I got shot.
Yeah.
And I just lifted off pedal, hands went up. I'm not doing shit. The mower just... Because apparently the mower knows when you get fucked up. Because the moment my ass comes off the chair, it just stops working just like me, and I tumble the fuck off, and I just lay in the grass on my back and go, what the fuck?
Shutting down.
So I laid there for a minute. I'm like by the pond and all that. Like I'm at the end of the fucking goddamn golf course. Sure, and I hear, and that's that douchebag's golf cart just rolling up with his faggot ass little electric motor. Have you seen my ball?
Did I see your ball?
Hey, buddy, come here real quick. Holding my fucking arm. Did I hit you? No, motherfucker. No, motherfucker. No, you. No. You're fine, dude. No, you didn't hit me. Your ball's up there, dude. You didn't hit me at all. You slammed the fuck out of me.
You nailed me.
Dude, he felt terrible.
As he should.
He's like, I saw you down there, but I didn't think I'd get that far. At this point, the pain's kind of receding a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, dude, you hit the fucking piss out of me. It's all right. It's all right. That was one hell of a drive, dude, because, we're looking back to where he was standing.
Yeah.
Dude, people look like fucking dots. That was goddamn far away.
That thing got momentum.
He cranked the shit up. He like I said, he had probably a couple beers in the shot. I was like, here we go. How about you? Wink! And that fucker just flew, and it happened to nail my ass. Now, here's the funny part. Here's
He Happy Gilmore'd that motherfucker.
He Happy fucking Gilmore'd that shot. And it bounced clear off the back of the mower and just happened to... It ricocheted clear off the mower, me, and everything. And like, fuck you, you piece of shit.
Hey,
like,
man.
That was pretty fucking painful. It was like taking a police... It was painful, dude. It was like taking a police baton to the arm.
Yes.
I mean, that's the only way I can describe it. And I've been hit with a police baton. That's what it felt like.
No, because I remember... Because I worked with you that morning. We all did. But I remember you said, fuck that. You ran back to the barn house, holding your arm. Yeah.
No. I went back to the water station.
You went back to the water station?
The water station where we were all sitting. Leon was there. Everybody was there. And then Kevin rolled up, the big main supervisor. What's everybody doing? Sarah? Everyone's like, well, we're just getting some water. And he's like, well, what's going on? I was like, I just got hit by a fucking golf ball. You got a problem?
No, there's no way. There's no way you got hit.
Showing everybody my elbow, and the guy that hit me was standing right there. He's like, yeah, I hit him.
Oh.
He's like, whoa, you all right? Why would you just fucking keep driving, Kevin? I got it under control from here. You just get out here for a minute.
No, I'm not okay.
How about you just keep driving? Me and the members, we all got this under control. The tournament's going on. We're waiting, so you just kind of move your little golf cart along. But no, here was the main thing. Like when I talked to the member, like, look, I'm not going to be a dick about it, dude. You hit me. Ouch. Sorry. You said sorry. Shit happens.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, it's okay. But that was a long ass drive.
Kudos to you.
Now, it was a tournament going on, so him and his buddies that were in the tournament were like, dude, do you realize if you didn't hit him and hit the machine, your ball would have ended up in the pond? And he's like, what? And I'm standing there still holding my fucking arm.
Iced it.
And I'm looking over at the pond on my left, and I'm looking up at the green where the ball went, and I'm like, dude, they're right, dude. If you hadn't hit the mower and my arm and everything else, that whole like your ball would have been in the pond. Like it would have just, that's it.
Yeah.
No, you fired one shot. And being that I was the mower and I am like an object on the course, it counts.
Yeah, because if I remember right, you told me they got into like a little bit of a dispute about it.
Immovable object.
Yeah.
If your ball lands or hits or anything like an immovable object, I mean, that's it. If there's a tree stump or anything, that's an immovable object. At that moment, my ass pissed off as fuck was an immovable object. And if you wanted to move me, you were fixing it. Well... But anywho, it bounced off me. I'm a piece of golf course equipment,
Yeah.
So, they kind of counted it. There was a lot of arguments. I don't know how it actually ended up at the end of the play. But the ball hit the machine. It bounced off me, the machine, and my elbow and everything. I mean, owie.
Stars.
But instead of going straight towards the pond, it ricocheted and took like a 30-degree bounce. And went up towards the collar, and it landed on the collar. So this dude freaking cranked it on a par 4, bounced off of me, and it landed on the collar.
Yeah.
At the green.
Miracle shot.
In a tournament. I personally would be like, where's my $100, bitch? I'll walk up there and I'll kick that fucking ball real quick because I'm still technically working. I gotta go check this out. Oh, sorry. Oops. I didn't mean to kick your ball like that, dude. Where's my $100, bitch? But no, that motherfucker went up there under the collar.
Yeah.
One drive. So technically, if he knocked that thing square into the hole, that's an eagle.
Oh yeah, a whole freaking hole in one.
He could.
Shit.
Well, a hole in one would have been he ricocheted off my elbow and that thing went straight into the hole.
Yeah.
That would be some Happy Gilmore shit. But the thing was, if he went up onto that collar and putted it in and everything was good after ricocheting off my fucking butt cheek and shit, well, eagle. There you go.
Yeah. Oh man, because I remember the aftermath of that. Your arm was. Oh man, you had a literal golf ball size.
Dude, that
welt
my
on your
fucking
arm.
my arm was fucking puffy.
Yeah.
No, it was hard. It was like I said, it was like getting hit by a police baton.
Yeah.
And I got hit by a police baton because my friend wanted to be fucking funny one day. But anyway, that's a different story. So.
Nah, dude.
Check this out. Oh, that's cool. What the fuck?
Oh. That's
Yeah.
the noise you make when you get hit with a police baton.
Let me show you the noise you make when you get hit with a taser. But
no, that's a.
yeah, that was the shady day of actually getting struck by the ball.
Yeah.
And I didn't even get hit square on. I mean,
No, oh my
imagine
God,
just
dude.
walking out there and I'm just raking some leaves and then whack right in the middle of your back.
Shutting down.
I would fall flat on my face
Cry.
and just leave my face straight in the grass. Not moving, pretending I blacked out, pretending like I got hit in the head. Like, yeah, I would just pretend that I got hit in the head and I was like knocked out.
Yeah.
Just face first in the grass. We're really up down there going, you fucking bitch, dude. Oh, they're gonna be here in a minute. I'm gonna stop crying for a minute. Hey, buddy, are you okay? Oh, dude, I think he's knocked up. Hey, buddy, you okay? Hey, oh my God, what happened? As they roll you over. Hey, buddy, you okay? What happened? Oh, dude, I think you'll hit me. Whew. Were you crying? No, dude, I've been working all day. I'm sweating my ass off. I'm working on the golf course. I'm just sweating. What the hell? Oh, do you need any help? Yeah, pick me up, dude. Oh, I don't think my legs work anymore. I think you need to call an ambulance. I think I need to sue somebody. You just get the ambulance over here real quick, like, oh, and then that cry, like you feel like that cry is gonna come back.
Yeah.
I can't move my legs. I'm freaking out.
Going into shock.
Should we just lay you down? Yeah, just lay me back down. Just call the ambulance. They can drive. They got 4x4. They can get out here. No. Don't use the concrete bridge. It's too narrow. It could collapse. Just get.
Fuck it. Just airlift me there. North Shore Hospital's only like what, a block away.
The helicopter's down the road. Just call the helicopter. It's right there on the heel. I can see it from here. Look, see over there? It's a helipad. It's on the helipad. Just go off.
Hey, ground control, this is Helo 1 Victor Delta X-ray. Do you have a copy? Ground control to Victor Delta X-ray. We have a copy. Yeah, roger. Ground control, this is Victor Delta X-ray. Inbound to your location, roger. What is the issue? Copy that, Victor Delta X-ray. The issue is we have a victim that has been struck by what appears to be a golf ball. Ground control copy on that one. You said a golf ball? Roger that, Victor Delta X-ray, a golf ball. Roger that, ground control. Victor Delta X-ray inbound. Is the person in immediate danger? Victor Delta X-ray. He says hurry. Victor Delta X-ray, ground control. We're en route. And on our way, ETA, 5 minutes.
Didn't we have a helipad?
Hell no, we have a golf course. That's a whole helipad right there. They can land on any.
Well,
portion
no,
of
I'm
the
saying didn't one land?
No.
Or it got closed?
Well, you know that was
That was a military.
No. That was shit. What's it called? Yeah, for damn, I can't even remember what it's called now. I got like so balls deep into that silly ass story.
The military training thing?
No, it's not. It wasn't a military training thing. It's for the medical facilities when they do have to actually call a police helicopter out. It's the Halo flight.
Yes.
So
the
they
Halo flight.
had the Halo flight come out and they did a little demo landing on one of our courses. And of course, Kevin's like, "Oh, Jesus Christ, we're landing gonna fuck the grass up," you know. Yeah, shut the fuck up, dude.
Shut
we got
up,
like,
citizen.
we got 18 fairways plus like we have actually 20 greens specifically because we have the practice green, so that's a 20th green. You got plenty of places to land, dude.
Yeah.
So yeah, we did have the Halo flight actually come out there, and yeah, the helicopter had landed on the course.
Yeah, they did their little practice thing. They made sure. I think they made sure nobody was out there or anything.
Well, yeah, I mean, you can be close by and view it. I mean, you're just gonna get blown the fuck over. Maybe like nothing like taking a golf ball in the back. Oh, Jesus Christ! I mean, it was
You
the
can
elbow,
still
but
kinda-
I could just imagine from how it hit me in the arm,
Yeah.
what it would feel like if you took that bitch square in the fucking back, dude. And I would have done everything I just said I would have done. Face
Yeah.
first in that fucking grass, like just.
Copy ground control, copy ground control, Victor Delta X-ray, roger. Ground control to Victor Delta X-ray, we need immediate help here, we need immediate extraction. Roger that, ground control coming in, what's going on down there, come on, talk to me guys. Ground control to Victor Delta X-ray, it is serious down here. He has just taken a golf ball to the rectum. Copy that, ground control, Victor Delta X-ray. Did you say his rectum? Copy that. I repeat, golf ball, rectum. Confirmation completed, Victor Delta X-ray to ground control. We're coming in hot, guys, we're coming in hot. Hold his rectum tight. Roger that, holding. Copy that, ground control, rectum held.
I knew this actually smelled pretty good today, but
Trying not to black out. Ooh.
fuck, I would have probably blacked out if I got hit like that.
Oh, fuck yeah. You had your little hiding spot, too.
I had multiple hiding spots on that.
But you
course.
had the main one that you showed me. That was a pretty cool place.
I'm sure there's people getting pissed off. Like, I thought this was some tech talk shit. Dude, this is tech. This is technically grass, is what we're talking about. We're talking about all the grass
And the technical
and how we
aspect
take care of it.
golf.
It's just there's a lot of technical stuff that goes into it. There's actually a lot of shit that goes into maintaining a golf course that people have no idea of.
Yeah.
I mean, Kevin Gert, he might have been up people's ass all the time
Yes.
about how shit needed to be done to get it done, maintaining the budget we had, very low budget, so on and so forth. But somehow he managed to turn it into a grade A golf course. That was a grade A golf course.
Yes. We would always get compliments about the golf course. It's
North
looking
Shore
great
Country
today,
Club
this and that.
had a budget about $98,000 a year is what we had to maintain the grass and keep things pretty and so on and so forth, plus the turnover rate. Because not you guys, but guys that when I first started, they were like, like this is how we do stuff. I'm like, dude, shut the fuck up and don't tell me how to do shit, you little bitch.
Yeah.
And I'm talking about dudes. They would wear like jeans and their Slayer shirt with their ponytails and like, talking about, man, I fucking capped this dude. Like, dude, shut the fuck up. You're on a golf course, you little bitch. If you were that tough, you wouldn't be working in here and cutting grass.
Yeah.
Moving along, don't want to get into rant about that one. What I'm getting at is $98,000 budget from a professional aspect on this. From the country club I had come from prior. Now, these guys may know how to use a weed eater in, that's it. That's all they actually did is rake bunkers and use weed eaters. Don't tell me how to run a fucking golf course and what you guys do.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm the guy that actually, within, a week and Kevin already knew what I did. So instantly I'm on the machines. I'm the ones that, you've seen Justin. I
Yeah.
cut the line, I make the beautiful lines. I maintain the course down to the tees, set the cups, set the course up. That's what I did.
Yeah, you did all of it, man.
So
I watched you
yeah,
do all of
these
it.
little shitbirds that when I first started, like, don't tell me what the fuck you're doing, dude. You're doing like basic bitch work. That's why you're getting $10 an hour. That's why you're running your mouth, and that's why you're smoking pot on the course.
Ooh.
That's all you're good at,
Yeah.
and you still complain about shit. Moving along, North Shore Country Club had a budget about $98,000 a year. And that course was fucking immaculate because of the man that was mainly in charge, the one that I was under. Rockport, where I started and done it for a couple of years, you know what the budget we had over at Rockport Country Club was? $98,000 at North Shore.
Mm-hmm.
Rockport Country Club, $830,000 a year. So you might as well say $1 million a year at one club, $100,000 at the other. So we had money to spend. Here's what's funny. The one that had $1 million a year had flooding problems. Still couldn't get their shit to grow. Had algae growing on the greens. I mean, it got nasty real quick.
Yeah.
Whereas when we went over to, when I moved over to North Shore and brought you guys on, greens are immaculate. We aerified. It was a pain in the ass, and it was.
Oh my
you know, when
God,
we
yeah.
I know you hate the aerifier just as much as I do.
You hate
Those
it more
things
than
were
me.
the sketchiest fucking pieces of shit in the world, and you went and destroyed a green. You went back and forth, and you literally timed out and like cored hundreds of holes in the greens, pulled the shit out, filled it with sand, but when it grew back, they were beautiful as shit. Now, I timed it. I had my Apple Watch.
You timed it, and
I
plus you
timed
had
my
your,
steps.
Plus, you had your step counter too.
I timed everything, and I had my step counter on the Apple Watch. And when we did every single green, from hole 1 to 18, right back, and did the practice green, because don't forget the practice green. You think it's all, and that's why I'm like tickling your little arm there. You think after 18 holes you're done, but you forget the practice green. Oh, that's got to be aerified too. So after all of it done, 47.95 miles
that we walked.
one day.
Yeah, and like other places, yeah, they have the riding aerifiers.
You can have those little riding $98,000 budget. People were doing this on foot.
We were doing it on foot. At the end of the day, that is me and Mike on the top of a hill, laying down, exhausted.
Well, yeah, halfway through. That's why we had relief and so on and so forth.
We had relief.
But, I did it because I had to have somebody that I could tell exactly how to do it.
Yes, and I'm
because everybody has a
great
specific
listener.
job, and it just so happens that me being like the foreman, pretty much. All right, this is how we're gonna do it. Jay, you got your bottle of water?
I got 2.
Okay, you ready to do this?
Let's do it, dude.
Well, because I'm not ready to do this. We're gonna die today. I'm letting you know we are going to die today, Jay.
Well, I'll meet you in Valhalla, my brother.
All right, Valhalla will be hole 9. I'll meet you on the collar. And that's where we laid for a little bit. But that's just it. $98,000 is the budget we had and so on and so forth versus other country clubs where they have millions of dollars per year. But, we get all this shit done. We almost kill ourselves. But, after, about 2-3 weeks or so, after the sand, you throw the sand in.
Sanding
and then
all that
I
good
verti
stuff,
cut, and then I go out and I run those verti cutters, which are basically like having a mower. But you can imagine the mower being, let's say, about 7 foot wide. Mm-hmm. It's got 5 different blade sets, and it's like having a bunch of saw blades that are about a half an inch apart, and that's verticutting. That's what the verticutting is. And it's like I'm saw blading the grass, and what I'm doing is I'm ripping up just sections of it, and that all just gets raked and kind of rubbed back into the ground. And, after about a month, people will talk shit. People, clients and members, they would talk shit about the course. Like, oh my God, you guys talk. Well, look, dude, this has to be done twice a year. And the reason we do it twice a year is because it's a very important process in this. And this is what the other club didn't do. That's why they're blowing $1 million and their shit doesn't look good versus this club. Because what I was getting at was Kevin Gert, the guy that's in charge of North Shore Country Club. He's a phenomenal boss. Yeah, he might be up your ass. He might just be a little fucking annoying and die hard at what he does, but he knows what he is doing.
Oh, yes.
And we've all worked for him, and we're all like, I'll be the first one. Like, fuck you, motherfucker.
Yeah.
I'll be the first one to say, fuck you, asshole.
Yeah.
But he knows what he's doing, and I respect what he's doing because I have seen how
the
that
end
course.
product, yes.
Yeah, when you break your back and you just go out there one day after a bit, and you're like, God, everything looks beautiful. Everything he does is for a purpose, and that's why he'll do the. I'm just gonna let you all know there's a method to my madness.
Yeah.
And it's not like he sits on his ass. No, he's out there doing it.
Yes, he is out there.
He's out there doing
give him
shit.
that, yes.
I just happen to do a lot of the problems that he had to take care of, and you guys did a lot of the main problems that none of the other guys wanted to do, and that's why they quit, because they were just, well, a lot of the guys were pussy whooped. I mean, the thing was, with you guys kicked ass about it, for one. And two, like, Kevin himself, it's not like he sat on his ass.
No.
No, he never sat on his ass. He actually worked as well.
Yes, he worked alongside us, yes. And I was just saying, like, yeah, for me and Jesse, my partner who I brought in, we had never done work like that before. So it was a big learning curve for us. I mean,
absolutely.
You taught me a lot of it. And the thing about Kevin was he misjudged my area of it. So he thought, everybody knows what I know.
Well,
and
for him, it was, like I said, you got to do it his way. If you have an idea, I pitched a lot of ideas to the guy over the time, and so on and so forth. And he did listen. I mean, he listened to me in general because he knew I have done things. He knew that I had a very broad resume and so on and so forth.
One of his best friends.
But I told him, like, these guys, I didn't bring him in because I just, you needed people to work. I brought them in because these are my friends, and I know them, and I know they'll learn, and I know I can teach my friends. So that's why he sent me out half the time to check on you guys, monitor everything, see what's going on, yada, yada, et cetera, et cetera. And that's what we did. But that doesn't change the fact that, if you love a job so much that you're that diehard into it, there's nothing wrong with that at all.
No.
There's nothing wrong with that. But, son of a bitch, Michael, come over here. What? What's going on? No, just come over here and look at this real quick. All right? He's like down on his hands and knees.
Magnifying glass.
Pretty much. He might as well have had a magnifying glass and a pair of tweezers. Look at this. All right, buddy. What are we looking at, man? You see this? Yeah, that's great. That's the grass. Well, what is that? Well, it's mini Tiffigal, man. That's the shit on the green. You ever feel it? just feel it a little bit. Yeah, it feels good. Yeah, that feels good, right? That's what happens when we aerify shit twice a year. We've already cut it. We've treated it with ammonium nitrate. We treat it with this and that and so on and so forth. You know what it needs right now? Well, water. Well, of course it needs fucking water. Everything's fucking water. What does it need? It needs blah, 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 and some other fucking chemical he brought up. And then it'll be perfect.
Yeah.
All right, man. Yeah.
The funny thing is, he's showing you all that shit at 6 a.m. in the morning with no sun.
He's Jesus Christ.
He's sitting out there with the magnifying glass, tweezers, and a headlamp, looking at the grass. Mike just spit out his drink.
I forgot about the headlamp, and yes, he did. He had one of the little rubber banded around the forehead, like, headlamp there. Can you see it now? Oh, yeah, I see it. That's grass. You see how thick the fingers are together? See why it's clustered? So that's what we call mini Tiffigal. It comes from common grass. And the common grass, we've mutated it into the common Bermuda. And from common Bermuda, we've mutated into this to make the clusters thicker. And what we've done is we've trained the grass over time. The more you cut it, the thicker you get. Let me give you all a piece of advice. Real quick. If you want a nice, thick lawn, I don't give a shit what you got. If you got St. Augustine or whatever the hell you got on it, it can be a mixture of crap.
Literally.
You want that lawn to be thick and nice under your feet? Cut the shit out of it. I ain't talking,
oh no, I just want to trim it a bit to make the lawn, nice and even and nice and green on the...
No, I want you to take your mower. And you put that deck on the lowest setting you got.
Scalp it.
And I want you to scalp the piss out of it. Just trust me. Scalp the piss out of it. Don't get rid of the clippings.
No, never get rid of the clippings.
Do not ever get rid of the clipping. Every time I cut something on there, like greens and collars, we had baskets on the front of the mowers, and it would catch the clippings. We would take the clippings and we would throw them out into the rough in the fairways. It's a nutrition.
Yes.
It's got fertilizer on it. So fertilize the shit out of your lawn, scalp the piss out of it, take all your clippings into bags, and then I want you to scatter them back out onto your lawn. Scatter them in, rake them in, and then water the ever-living shit out of it.
Drown it, pretty much.
And don't do this in the middle of the afternoon when it's hot as shit. Don't kill yourself. And don't burn the lawn.
No.
Do this in the nice evening when it's get cooler. Nice and cool. Cut that thing as the sun's going down. Take all those clippings, put them back in the lawn. That's when you want to fertilize the shit out of it. You don't need to fertilize every day. Just do it once a month, if that. Once a month, fertilize. But throw all the clippings back on and water the shit out of it. And keep cutting it. Keep up with it. Because what you're going to see, once you start to see the green tips come back up, cut them again. It's called training the grass. Once you train the grass, it will start to grow at that scalped height.
Yeah.
And eventually, what you're going to have over the course of a month or so is a completely flat, nice and low, cut lawn, green as hell. So if it does get a little too tall, then you got some leeway and it looks pretty good, right? Yeah, well, cut it again.
Yep. It's called taming the grass.
Yeah, you're taming it. What you're doing. You're training it to grow at a certain height, and you can do that with anything. You're not going to kill your grass. You're not going to kill your... It's impossible to kill your fucking grass. If you kill your grass, you got a poison problem.
Yeah. And like all those tricks he showed you, you ended up doing on your parents' back lawn.
Yeah,
and
I did that for my I did that for my mom and dad. Actually, when we at Rockport, we had to cut a lot of stuff out of one of the fairways that got flooded during Hurricane Harvey at the time, and we actually we used a sod cutter and we cut strips out of the fairway, and we actually took dirt and, I drove big tractors and we leveled the dirt out and we put fresh sod in. And that sod, when we got it, it was brown. I'm talking brown, fucking brown, like dead grass brown.
Mm-hmm.
And we laid it all in. We watered it. We didn't touch it. We let it sit for a while until we started seeing a little bit of green. What we do? We ran the mowers clean over the, quote, dead grass. It's not going to die. It's a specific type of sod. It was brown. It looked dead. But it's not going to die. It's going to come right back. And we already knew that. Now it's completely filled in if you go look at the course now. And, it took about a month or so. But it did come back. But when we were doing a lot of the verti cutting, like I said, the little saw blades about a ½ inch apart, cutting through the greens, keeping those baskets, well, over there at Rockport, they told us to just go, load it into the back of one of the haulers and go dump it somewhere.
Yeah.
Where at North Shore, Kevin, he'd lose his shit. No, you throw that shit on the fairways, because that stuff will sprig into the fairways and make the fairways thicker and greener and more
instead of
potent.
Instead of having just like little bitch greens and roughs, you would have actually shag carpets.
Yeah, what we did, that's why I said, what we did is we took the spriglings. They're spriglings. When you verticut, you're ripping literally a little bit of a root and a little bit of the grass out.
Yes.
But into a pile of sand and dirt. Sand is a big key ingredient in all this. You don't have to have it in soil. Growing it in sand is fucking perfect. You want to grow it in sand. And it's not because there's nutrition in sand. There's no nutrition in the sand at all. When you fertilize and you feed the grass, it doesn't matter what it grows in. Sand just happens to retain water pretty damn well.
Mm-hmm.
And it's easier to work with.
Yeah.
So, like I said, what I was getting at is like the spriglings that we were cutting out over at Rockport that they were telling to dump into piles. Well, we dumped it into mounds of this stuff we were dumping out. Versus when we were cutting it at North Shore, we would just throw it on the fairways. You're spreading nutrition. You're spreading the fertilizers that are already on it. You're mixing that all in the grass. So I kept it. I brought 2 trash bags of that shit home, and I spread it all over my parents' lawn.
Yeah.
And you know what the backyard looks like now. My backyard is a whole freaking fairway. It is some of the, thickest, finest grain. It's golf course. It's like walking on a fairway back there.
Yeah.
And it grew. And, that's when Kevin was like,
growing.
oh, congratulations. You just sprigged your own fairway. Thanks, bro.
Yeah. No, I was walking out there earlier, little bathroom break before we started.
It's nice walking on that shit.
It's nice walking on there. It needs a cut though right now.
Oh yeah, she needs a cut. And that's what's funny is most common grass here in South Texas is St. Augustine. Which is the real thick bladed stuff. It's thick, it's rough, it's sharp, it has runners going everywhere. It's like a caterpillar grass. It's a weed. It's not even a real grass. That's why we tried to remove half of it in Rockport. It was most of it was the rough out there, and there's some of it in North Shore as well.
Yeah,
but Kevin did a damn good job of
pretty
much killing out.
Yeah, it's pretty isolated.
You kill it all is what you do. You just remove it, you kill it off, and it's very hard to kill. But you can kill it.
It's a weed.
You can kill it, but it's considered grass, and that's why a lot of golf courses, their rough is St. Augustine because it just grows so plentifully. It'll grow in salt water. Mm-hmm. You can literally just dump salt water on it from the ocean, and it'll grow.
Yeah. Other than that, the one last little funny thing was I was going to talk about was towards the end of the day, anytime we worked, towards the end of the day was a race. We had to race. Because we had to drive through a school zone. And it wasn't like we had to race.
Yeah.
We didn't have to race each other. We just had to race one guy. Leon.
Fucking Leon, dude.
Leon's a great guy. He was fun as hell to work with. The only problem was that guy, when he drove, he only drove one speed. And that was 10 miles an hour.
Yep. Yeah, that's exactly what he drove. He was in no hurry for anything.
He was in no hurry. We're over here behind the mics in the Super RX.
Yeah.
Freaking beeping the horn and shit. Leon, get out of here. I'm behind Mike. Everybody else is behind us. Nope, Leon.
No, dude, seriously, that's exactly what he did.
Buses are behind.
Dude, fucking moved. Seriously, dude, we're trying to get to work fast.
We're trying to leave work. The school bus behind him.
Trying to get to work and then leaving work. Dude, fucking move.
Yeah. No, that was the one thing. He actually somehow got in front of the school bus, and even the school bus was like,
yes. Move. Fucking
come
flashes.
on, man. These kids want to go
swinging the stop sign in and out. No, I'm not trying to get home at all, dude. That motherfucker.
Oh man.
Oh, this Tech Talk Tuesday was. It's a weird one.
It was weird.
I think it was more of us just trying to vent and get the shit out of all the crap we dealt with over that year.
Yeah, granted, you worked there for 2 years. I worked there for about 9 months.
Oh, same with Rockport, dude. Rockport was a year before I transferred over.
Yeah,
and, it was a lot more work. It was a lot harder, but the course was so much more beautiful. The budget was less. I'm not gonna lie, it was a shit show.
The only thing you really had to deal with over Rockport was your car was kind of loud going through the neighborhood.
I gave zero. Well, Rockport people tried to get me fired over the sound of my car. They actually showed up to the workstation.
There was that one guy.
And there was that one asshole, and he knows who the fuck he is. And he showed up to my work before I had even clocked in to talk shit about my car and was trying to get me fired. In all reality, the guys above me, they took care of that before I said a word. I didn't say a word because I already knew if I said a word, it would have been an issue. But in all reality, my main guys, my main bosses over there, ran that little shit the fuck over. For one, don't you ever come to somebody's workforce and complain about something that happened on a public street.
Yes.
Call the cops. Nobody cares. Second of all, don't you ever threaten their job because of something that happened on a public fucking street. Third of all, if you're in that big of a shithole with your old lady, that's your problem, not mine. Either get a new old lady or shut the fuck up.
And third, don't just walk onto the property.
Yeah. You want to trespass? You want to start some shit? We'll get you for trespassing too.
Yeah.
The bottom line, I didn't tell you to live on a fucking golf course.
Ooh, yeah.
Well, I'm done with my little rant tonight. I'm going to drink this twisted tea and we'll revise everything that happened today. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, it is Mr. Savage once again with my co-host Justin Martinez here. It was a Tech Talk Tuesday. Sorry about all the tech talk of non-techie talk, but you know what? It's still technical to us. If you don't like it, get the fuck over it. We will see y'all next time, next week. Right? We'll come up with something a little more fun.
Yeah.
This was a little bit of a rant for us tonight. We'll talk to y'all later. Have a good night. And don't live on a golf course.